Hey, it's Mid-90s Matt, otherwise known as Matthew. I'm the editor-in-chief at Just Cope, and today I want to talk about the news that's happened this week, otherwise known as This Week in Game News. I have some friends of mine with me to help me, sort through all these topics. So let me introduce them.
Hey, this is Will, aka Joe Steve Bob on the blog. I'm a avid gamer. I play PC, Xbox, 360, and Wii. And I'm currently playing Mass Effect, Call of Duty 4, and Assassin's Creed.
Alright, so this is Matt again. So the first topic I want to talk about is how the PS3 beat the Wii this month in sales in Japan.
Luke!
That's hardware sales, and I believe it's the first time that the PS3 has surpassed Wii in the hardware sales since the console's launch. Which, yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. So, what do you got to say, Will?
Well, I'm actually really glad that Sony finally released the $399 40 gig version. But I mean, this can't continue. Wii is going to continue to outsell it forever. That's just how it is.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, the Wii is of course selling out around the world, month to month, and Nintendo's trying to push out, more and more consoles. People are saying that Nintendo's holding back on shipments. I mean, we don't need to talk about that now. But yeah, PS3, PS3's gotten a huge boost in sales since they released their 40 gigabyte PS3, which is the cheapest one so far, and really nice for people like us who can't afford, $600 consoles.
Finally.
So maybe we'll finally get some PS3 gameplay in there. Maybe we'll finally get to play one. So I mean, that was just a little minor news. The next thing I want to talk about is Everybody's Nintendo channel. That was just released in Japan this month, and it's the first channel that really gets into actual gaming. It's not like family oriented. What you do is you can just go online and you can look at games. You could look at their info. You watch trailers, interviews, and probably the biggest feature of this is to your ability to actually download DS demos. So you basically turn your Wii into a DS download station. Now, I know you don't have a DS anymore, Will, but maybe you can explain to us how this would affect you if you still had one, or how cool you think this is for people that own Wii and people that own Wii and DSs.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that both the DS and Wii are great. I'm not biased at all. All right, seriously.
You sold your DS, though.
Yeah, I ended up selling my DS just lately. I wasn't really playing it at all. But yeah, this sounds really cool. I mean, being able to watch trailers and other stuff is cool. But the demos, I mean, that's definitely helpful. I mean, you can't really rent DS games anywhere other than maybe on GameFly and stuff. But being able just to play a demo, it sounds pretty sweet. And I think maybe it would have maybe kept my DS a little bit longer if I was able to do that. Yeah, so it's really cool.
Yeah, it's really interesting that Nintendo never really announces these updates that they're going to give. I mean, they just kind of release them, and they're like, here you go, and you're like, oh, that's cool. You can never really plan for them, which is kind of it's kind of too bad. One last thing I wanted to say about it is that it's kind of nice to have DS demos, but of course everyone's still waiting for Wii demos. I mean, it's really nice. Of course, I come over here and play 360, and I think if I owned a Xbox 360, I'd be downloading demos every day just to try out games because it's for free. I mean, do you use the demos a lot, or I mean, have you tried? How many times have you tried?
Only occasionally. I mean, I played a bunch of the Skate demo just because I wasn't sure if I wanted that game. I ended up not getting it, but it was really fun. But I use it occasionally. It's definitely a great feature.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really sad that Nintendo hasn't given any demos yet. I mean, no one knows if it's space or, no one can really explain it. But hopefully, they'll give us something. We have WiiWare coming next year, so. And I mean, the last thing I just really wanted to talk about, before we go, is really it's probably the biggest news this week is senior editor at Gamespot, Jeff Gerstmann, was fired this week over what appears to be. See what happened if you haven't heard about this yet is that Jeff Gerstmann, is a senior editor at GameSpot. He's been working there for plenty of years. He reviewed Twilight Princess, gave it an 8.9, which I mean is fine with me. I mean
Deserves it.
It probably deserves it in some people's eyes. So but yeah, he reviewed this game Kane and Lynch and gave it a 6.0, and I guess he was really rough on it. I'm pretty sure he's really rough on most of his reviews. And at the same time, GameSpot was was advertising the game Kane and Lynch. It was all over the website. And so what happened is right after this review went up, GameSpot actually took the video review down and edited the normal review. And I guess when Jeff Gerstmann went to work the next day, he was fired. They wouldn't let him in or whatever. And it seems like he was fired for writing that review. So far, a lot of people have made a lot of comments. No one knows exactly what's going on. CNET, the company that owns GameSpot right now, is basically saying, we're not going to make comments on former or previous or former or current employees or whatever. So I know Will really likes GameSpot, so I just like to know what he thinks, how this affects his view on it.
First of all, I'd like to say that GameSpot's my favorite review site. I think its reviews are very good and almost always right on target and stuff.
IGN.
Screw IGN. Matt speaks us. And so I've always liked this guy's review. I mean, even though Twilight Princess I would probably give a little bit higher, but I think he was on topic with most points. And I can't believe that this happened. I mean, it does actually do credibility issues. Like, you don't know, maybe GameSpot is kind of being paid a little bit extra to give better reviews, or maybe some of the other reviews are like this. So I don't really know. I would definitely like more information on this topic. I don't know exactly why he got fired and stuff. We'll hopefully get more news on that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking anywhere on the internet right now, on any news sites, Joystick or even Go Nintendo, I mean, every site is running stories in the most recent updates. So hopefully, you can you can check those out. I mean, I'm looking right now on Joystick, and apparently some people are at One Up and some other staffers at some other sites are holding a little rally for Jeff Gerstmann, saying they support our fellow game reviewers. And I mean, even though I obviously don't work for a major video game journalist site, I mean, I do write my own reviews, and I stand by my numbers as well. And I'd hate to see someone someone else who expresses their opinion lose their job over it. Especially gaming reviews need to be taken pretty seriously. I mean, people buy games over these reviews. People don't buy these games. So I mean, it's a very serious topic for everybody. So I mean, like Will said, hopefully we'll find out a little bit more. So I mean, is there anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm pretty good. I think we're done here. My friends are all downstairs watching a movie. Woo, it's gotta be.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. I don't want you to waste any more of your time. So yeah, check out the update for tomorrow. Guaranteed lulz. Sure to be plenty of lulz there. Funny videos. I just need to go find some. All right, good night.